Okay. Very slight delay, maybe a few minute delay, but I've been having to deal with getting my nephews ready because my uncle decided to come over with, I guess, maybe a couple people help and get my nephews and my brother to go and clean up the yard. Thank God he didn't ask me because he knows I've been the one taking care of the kids and cleaning on the house and working this whole time that all this has been going on. Every treatment. So, thank God, he knows. He knows not to do that to me. So, my blind reaction to RWBY Volume 9, Episode 4 will start in 3, 2, 1. Now let's see what happens. Oh, I gotta skip this. There we go. It's the curious kitty. It can camouflage itself.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
How did you do that? Oh yeah, duh, I can do that.
Hello, cat.
Okay, never mind.
Curious cat? Which one do you go by?
Oh, I don't go by. That belongs to the days and the years. But if you are asking me what I am, I do suppose I am indeed a cat. Most curious.
Okay.
Of course.
Any idea how to change them back?
Friends and I really need to get to that giant tree, and so far nothing we've tried has gotten us any further. It looks to me like we're even farther.
Yeah, I think that's because we're 6 inches tall.
Yeah.
It could be both.
True.
Tree. Of course. That is most definitely impossible. You do not go to the tree goes to you, unless of course you're me.
Huh? The tree comes to you?
No, it's a matter of perspective, I'm afraid.
But couldn't you take us then? You've been there before.
So why would I ever want to go back? Yes, I'm glad we understand one another. No sense in seeing a sight seen.
Please. You helped Alex when she was...
Alex? How do you know her?
We've heard of her.
Lifelong nemesis? Wait, don't tell me.
We've heard of her.
Okay, no, tell me.
Well, we don't know her personally.
We've heard of her tale.
About her entire adventure in the ever after.
A book? Is it well liked?
It's
Yeah.
kind of a childhood favorite of everyone's where we're from.
Yes. Oh, please, I simply must know more. What did she write about? How was I portrayed? And do I smell a mouse?
No, you don't. No, you don't. You
To
could.
another. Could you give us a minute, please?
Oh, so they're spoken for. Well, please hurry. I have so many questions.
Are we sure they're not called the constantly annoying cat?
Totally roasted.
Thank you.
Guys, the curious cat was described as an ally with an appetite for information. Just because they don't want to go back to the tree doesn't mean we can't lure them there.
True. You could trick them to go there.
Attention along the way. That shouldn't be too hard.
Or you could tempt them to go there with information.
No.
Well, there it is. It's going after the butterfly. Get it.
But wait up! Didn't you have questions for us? We'd be happy to answer them.
I sense a butt approaching.
But we'll answer them if you can take us to the tree. We'll tell you all about the adventure if you'll take us to the tree. Would you do that? That could be that could be what they say. I mean, it would make sense.
No. I mean, we do still need to go to the tree, but that'll take ages, right? Plenty of time to tell you all the stuff from our world. Look, ever seen a scroll before? Ooh.
Luminous rectangle. Ooh. What does this button do? Why is it painting tiny, flat versions of me? Is that what I look like smiling?
Hook,
So many
line,
more
and
questions.
sinker.
Oh,
Yep.
So, the old man and the boy share a body now? Oh, that's got some uncomfortable implications.
Uh-huh.
Was a helpful way to reincarnate. The same people who put a city in the sky. Oh, speaking of Atlas, did that CL girl from the Vital Festival ever come back in a notable way? There's just so many characters to keep track of.
Oh, definitely.
Blake, it's your turn. You asked about the origins of Remnant.
That's right. Woo, those two brothers. Talk about a god complex, am I right?
Yeah, they're gods, all right.
In summary, though I felt some of the character voices were a bit uninspired.
Oh my god! This is funny.
Twice. Just twice.
Apologies. To your credit, you lot certainly know more about the beginnings of Remnant than Alex did. That girl could barely see past her own nose.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, you know, just hilariously concerned with trivial things.
Yeah,
Like what?
But she learned her lesson in the end, right?
I'd certainly say so. Oh, would you look at that? The edge of the garden's acre.
Ooh. Very pretty. So they told him everything about their world. I wonder what they didn't tell
This
him.
entire world is put together like a bunch of mixed up puzzle pieces.
I
How does
know.
anyone make sense of this?
Each acre is made specifically for its inhabitants and their roles.
But how are they gonna turn
like
Weiss,
Remnant.
Blake, and Yang back to
No.
normal?
How strange. It never even occurred to me to ask that before.
I have a question I'd like to ask. How much longer before we're back to regular size?
Good
Not
question.
long at all. The garden is just down this path and is sure to have all the ingredients we need for a lovely Grogurt parfait. Just don't go talking to anyone without me. If you're not careful.
We might get our heads cut off.
That is how we met, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, you Remnant folk are such troublemakers.
Hey, not intentionally anyway.
I'm sure we'll cause a lot less trouble once we're back to normal.
Bah! I don't see what all the fuss is about. Some of my best friends are 6 inches tall. If I were you, I'd be more worried about... Oh, who was that scary sorceress you mentioned? Salim?
Salem.
How many more relics does she need to end the world again?
2.
How are you even supposed to stop her now that Atlas is gone?
Good question. That is a good question.
Hey, Rubes,
She's very concerned.
maybe we shouldn't worry about home right now. We've got enough problems to...
The cat!
What? Oh no!
Fuck!
Attention!
Pay attention to what you're doing right now and not what's going on in
I
RWBY.
saw a bug.
And you didn't say anything?
It was a very interesting bug.
Of all the characters from the book, why did it have to be the cat? Why couldn't we have gotten help from the lively carpenter or the rusted knight? One was sweet, one was handsome, and neither of them had the attention span of a goldfish.
You know, I bet you could find a goldfish in one of these ponds.
Hey, do you hear that?
I love how her ears move. I hear something.
Is this the garden?
It certainly looks like a garden.
Definitely.
Where's that humming coming from?
I don't know. Careful!
You.
Don't talk to anybody!
I'm getting really tired of that question.
What question?
What are you?
Oh, that question. Isn't it obvious? I am an herbalist. The herbalist. At least.
Yeah, I don't blame her for asking that question. Like, what are you? Hold on just 1 second. Just making sure I don't want this to freeze, because I really don't want to have to re-record this or edit it. Editing takes time, and I don't want that.
Until I'm not anymore.
Oh, good.
Well,
Then what are you when you're not an herbalist?
Sorry to bother, but, my friends and I could use some help. See, we're trying to get to that giant tree, but...
Help getting to the tree.
You need a potion first!
Yes, everyone needs help these days. Everyone.
Don't you need to turn your friends back to normal first? What happens if you get back home and they're still 6 inches tall?
Well, are you coming in or aren't you?
You can make us a Grogurt parfait, right?
Sorry, but we just need one.
I must say, you all seem a bit, hesitant. What did you say you were again?
We're huntresses.
And what exactly does a huntress do?
Fight bad monster.
Monsters, I guess. I'm sorry, I don't understand why this matters.
I don't understand how you don't understand. I am an herbalist. I make medicines and remedies to help others on their journeys. It is what I am. So, do you know what a huntress is, or do you guess?
Huntresses are heroes. We protect those who can't protect themselves.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, would you say that you're good huntresses?
Yes.
Look, can you help us or not?
I am trying. But you are making this far more complicated than it needs to be. We all have our titles, our roles to play. But in order to help you become whatever it is you need to become, you should really have a better understanding of what you are now.
okay. How do we open mushroom door?
This is how a king winds up a prince. Follow me. My
How a-
work is never
How a
done.
king winds up a prince? Isn't it the other way around? Or is there a hidden meaning here? I'm very confused.
Please, take a seat.
Actually, I think maybe we should be going. Right, Ruby?
This won't take long. Just answer the questions.
That's all you gotta do.
What are you?
This is making me think of Alice in Wonderland with that stupid caterpillar. But that question of who are you?
No!
Are you sure you know? You have to be sure of what you are and of what you're.
Well, this is gonna be trippy.
Blake! Ruby! What? You don't have to go forward, you know. You could go back.
Huh?
Back to before. What? What are you talking about?
It's simple, really. You could just be human. Or just a cat, if you wanted. Really, it's up to you. Why
Huh?
would I do that? Like I said, it's simple. Much simpler than trying to be a bridge between humans and faunus. Why struggle with that responsibility?
Just be
New
you.
name. Why bother anymore? What does it even stand for now? Instead, you could be
I think the one for Blake essentially is telling her not to take on the whole responsibility of trying to mend the issues between the faunus and the humans. Just be her, because that's not her responsibility. Just to be herself, essentially. But I'm not sure about the whole yang thing. If someone likes to clarify, let me know.
nobody. Could you imagine? Not a single bit of baggage upon your shoulders.
Isn't that what you want? To be free? To be something simpler?
To be whole again? No. My losses, my failures, those more than anything are what have shaped me into who I am. Showed me how I need to grow. If there's something I'm missing, it's not because I've lost it. It's because I haven't found it yet. And the only way to do that is to keep going.
A simple life wouldn't be my life. My family, my friends, my culture. I belong to them just as much as they belong to me. To give that all away wouldn't be simplicity. It would be betrayal.
I don't know who you think you are, but let me tell you who I am. I am the granddaughter of a hero and the child of a villain. I am a citizen of a fallen kingdom.
Child of a villain. Yeah, you definitely are.
I will not be defined by my name because I will be the one to define it. I am Waishni, and I am a huntress.
I am a huntress.
I am a huntress.
So,
Oh
are
boy.
you a huntress?
Ruby's thing is going to be much
Ones
worse.
you read about in books?
Or not worse, it's going to be harder for her, I guess.
I don't know.
They always saved the day, didn't they? Always knew what to do. Always won in the end.
But
Because I think the others knew what they were. Ruby's got doubts. So let's see what she says. Here's hoping she don't say anything that she don't regret. She doesn't regret.
that's right. It's up to you to make things better, isn't it? Everything all depends on you. Your
No!
sister needs you. Your friends need you. The whole world needs you to.
It's not all on your shoulders. You got people to help
against an
you.
invincible monster that took your mother.
Whoa.
Mom was the best, but even she failed. And that doesn't seem fair. None of this seems fair.
Well, life isn't fair.
What am I supposed to do?
Do all you
You can
can.
do whatever you want. Be whoever you want. You don't even have to be Ruby Rose.
Uh-oh.
So, what are you gonna be?
Get away from her!
Thank you.
Oh my, that's a bit much.
Oh, Herb, look at yourself. You're done. You're supposed to be helping others find their way, but you've lost your own. Please, let me help. And take a little bit of my heart. You'll feel much better.
I do apologize. I always was a bit of a workaholic. Huntresses, was it? Peculiar things.
Ooh. What the fuck?
Oh, I found the cat.
We all did. And when did the cat get in there? And, why did he go in a hole? And, what would have happened had the cat not popped in when he did? I wonder what Ruby would have done. That is a good question. Hopefully we get an answer on that, because the others seem to make their right choices. They seem to take a stand on what they believed in, and reaffirmed that what they were doing was the right choice. Ruby, though, she seemed to have doubts. Wasn't sure of herself. See, let me know what you guys think about all this, and what you thought Ruby would have done. And I'll see you guys next time.